Hello, today we're going to do an old barn conversion into luxurious workshop. So I inherited this barn from my granddad and all the rotten parts with it. So we're going to have quite a few things to deal with it. And before we go further, what I'm suggesting you to do is now make yourself a cup of tea, get yourself a bit more comfortable, and let's go for it. Right. Everything I'm doing sort of low budget. So I'm trying to just cut all the expenses down. So I'm gonna try on end of these series. I'm gonna try to explain where and how you can save some money, and to with a very little money to get yourself a luxurious workshop. So stay with me. I did some work earlier and. I stripped everything back to a framework just to see in what condition the whole building is. Obviously, it's not very old, but it's still not in a best shape of it. So yeah, let me spin a camera around and I show you what I did and what I'm gonna do. So the first thing is. So when I stripped everything back to framework, basically all this cladding is the external one, and I found some few rotten bits on the main beams. So what you normally do is if it's not rotten or completely, you just cut the section out and replace it with a fresh bit of wood. It can be glued, it can be screwed, with the building regs. They fine. It depends on which area, of course, you are. But so I kept the external cladding, and what I fitted on external cladding just to stop wind to come through the building is just an ordinary hardboard. So basically, what I did, I'll show you the piece I cut it earlier. So it's just ordinary hardboard. This is the smooth side. It will be. It's already fitted on external side, and this rough bit that would be inside a partition. So that's how it looks now. All the sharp corners where I wouldn't be able to fit the insulation, I filled it up with the expanding foam, which still works. So this is how I did these walls. Then what I used just to use any leftovers from previous building sites. The rock wool, or mostly is rock wool, and yeah. So half of the walls are already insulated, ceiling insulated. I kept the original beams, and I cladded with just an inch boards to pick up the USB boards. They're going to be sort of fitted underneath these ones. So yeah, that's the process for refurbishment. And the next stage, when I finished the insulation everywhere, I'm gonna run electrics, mostly behind the plasterboard. I'm gonna run lighting circuits, and a few sockets. But when everything is sort of plasterboarded and plastered, I'm going to do on-surface sockets, because they're going to be a mixture of both, because obviously I know a few things where they're going to be. For instance, fridge. In a hot summer day, you need a fridge in your workshop to cool down any refreshments. So obviously I know the positions for them. I'm going to fit the sockets for them, but for instance, I will have a few electrical tools fitted somewhere, but I didn't decide it yet. I didn't decide yet the positions for them. So the locations for sockets to supply the power for those tools, it will be just to run on surface conduits, and on surface mounted sockets. So yeah, I think it will take me another day to just to finish off this third of the bit. I need to level out these walls because they're a bit wonky over the years, you know. And yeah, I think in the next video we're gonna start boarding out everything, you know, and getting closer to the luxurious workshop. So as I said earlier, if you like what I'm doing and if you like the channel, please subscribe. That's the way you can support me. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.